Unsolved 2017, the case of 21-year-old Malachi Brooks. Malachi Brooks was stabbed in Surrey Lane, Battersea, in a targeted attack whilst he was on his way home in the early hours of Tuesday, the 28th of March 2017. He was ambushed at about 1 a.m. as he was returning home from a friend's house near Prince George's Primary School in Battersea. It was said that 4 men wearing hooded tops, face coverings and balaclavas pulled up in a Nissan Micra car, and that 3 of them got out and attacked him, and then got back in the car and drove off. People that lived in Surrey Lane heard him screaming, called the emergency services, who arrived shortly after and spent an hour performing roadside surgery. However, he died at the scene at 1:55 a.m. His post-mortem stated that he died from a stab wound to the heart. The police said, Mr. Brooks was stabbed to death. It was planned and calculated with all the hallmarks of gang crime. The Nissan Micra car was seen 20 minutes later on Weir Road Industrial Estate in Wimbledon at 1:20 a.m, and it was later set on fire at 4:10 a.m. the following day. The car was seen driving off in CCTV, and after it was dumped, the 4 suspects left it and were seen in CCTV going off along the towpath that led to a pathway running along the River Wandle. 3 people were convicted for perverting the course of justice and arson offences relating to the setting of the car on fire, which was said to have been to destroy any forensic evidence, such as fingerprints and DNA that was in it. The 3 men were 20-year-old, perverting the course of justice, 4 years, 27-year-old, arson, 21 months, 23-year-old, arson and perverting the course of justice, 21 months. It was reported that the 27-year-old had made arrangements by mobile phone between 2:43 a.m. and 3:25 a.m. on the 29th of March 2017 to get a taxi, and that he had met up at Keppel Court with the 23-year-old before they went off together in the taxi to a petrol station on Ballamai Road, where the taxi driver saw them get some petrol in a can before he dropped them off near the Weir Road Industrial Estate, and that they then later set the Nissan Micra car on fire. The 23-year-old said that he had been paid £100 to help. The 20-year-old and the 27-year-old had initially been charged with Malachi Brooks' murder, and the murder charges were later dropped. Evidence showed that the Nissan Micra car had been stolen in Mitcham 5 days before the murder, and that it had been driven regularly by the 20-year-old. The 20-year-old was said to have been a member of the Tooting Trap Stars gang. The police said that they were sure that there were people in the South Tooting or broader South London area who knew who carried out the murder. Malachi Brooks had been a carpenter. Nothing more is known about who murdered Malachi Brooks or why, and his murder is still unsolved.